guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while. Just wanted to give you a little brief update. First of all, as you can probably tell in my voice a little bit, I've been sick this past week and haven't been able to get that many videos out. I had picked up some finds. Excuse me. We've been working on the live footage part. Like we promised you guys we would. We picked up some cameras and we've done some recording with them, and I'll put a couple clips of that at the end. The first recordings didn't really go that well. We had the cameras close to our chest and some of the sound's not that great, and you'll notice that if like I'm talking about something up here or over here or over there, the camera's just looking straight. So we're working on that. We think we're going to put it more on like a hat design and do a lot better for you guys. There will be a little clip at the end so you know what I'm talking about. But look forward to the next video for some real live footage. And as always, guys, we're still doing the 1K contest and the 500 sub giveaways. So once we get closer to that mark, we can start giving away some good games, and we hit that 1K, we can just have a big old giveaway. But right now I'm going to do a little pickup video for you. And we'll start with, I guess, some eBay purchases I did myself. I recently got into a big Mafia, I don't know, deal. But I picked up The Godfather 2. I have The Godfather right here, actually. The limited edition version of The Godfather. And I picked up The Godfather, the Don's edition. Now, a little different in price. This one seems to be a little higher than this one. I think this one ran me about 12 bucks. I think this one ran me 20 flat. I am going to do a review on like all the Godfathers together, or all the Mafia-based games. I'm going to do Mafia 1 and 2, the Godfather trilogy, and I might even throw in a couple other ones. I know I've got, what's this one? Dead Angle. Yeah, Dead Angle over here. It's like an arcade shooter. So I'll throw a few of those in, but those were the eBay purchases. I guess we'll go with this one. This one was part of like a trade, sale, buy thing. I picked up Carrier on the Dreamcast along with Pocahontas and Harry Potter on the GameCube. Now, I still have Harry Potter, but I don't have it on camera, unfortunately. And this was actually in pretty good shape, besides the fact that it has like some residue on the inside. So I'll probably just do a case swap on it and have it looking good as new. Pocahontas was traded away, and I'm working on trading or selling Harry Potter, so I can kind of cover that. I think they were $30 together. But I can't quite remember. That's been about a week. And a lot's happened in the last week. Next, we picked up, this was $1. This was a flea market, and I think it's Dinoland. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Dinoland. I don't have many Genesis games, and if I find an interesting looking one for $1, I'll pick it up. This seemed to be a bit more rare as a loose cart, and I figured I'd give it a try. You know, I don't have a whole lot of Genesis stuff, anything I can get to play every so often. Go ahead and we'll go back to some just regular purchases now. I picked these up at GameStop. As you probably know, they're the Mew, and I got the Pikachu one. Not the winking, just the regular one. Which I actually preferred this one. I think the winking one's a little rare, and I got my Mew card. But I haven't decided. I was originally just going to keep the Mew and try to trade the Pikachu, but I've kind of grown attached to them, so I'll probably end up keeping them both. We'll go with this next one. This was a little pickup from a local flea. I got this Handheld Dragon Ball Z game, which I thought was kind of neat. I think it's missing something up here. I think it had like maybe a star of a Dragon Ball or something. Pretty neat little handheld, Goku and Frieza on it. A PSP I think this is a 2001 model. It doesn't have a battery. It did have a hunting game, I believe, and a 2 gig memory, maybe? Yeah, 2 gig memory. I picked up that, and I picked up this. I love the big box PlayStation stuff. This will probably be my third one. The Dance Dance Revolution Supernova 2 game and pad. Everything's in there. Had the $5 sticker on it. I'm hoping that'll just peel right off. Yeah, let's see. Looks like it will. We're going to be in luck, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Crystal clear. Anyway, picked that up for $6 for all three. So, pretty solid deal. If the PSP works, that's even better. I don't imagine it will, but I've got to get a battery and pop in there and see what my odds are. We'll go to a few of these. I always like building the PSP collection, and anytime I can snag one for cheap. I am a sports fan, so I picked up Street 3, NFL Street 3, with Ocho Cinco on it for $1. And I picked up, this one was actually a little more rare, Harvest Moon Boy and Girl. It was $5 at a pawn shop. So it was complete too, in really good shape. I figured for $5, why not? Let's see where to go to next. So much, guys. Okay, these were at a Value Village. I picked up Ring of Red, which seems to be an interesting strategic. It says 3D strategic warfare. I wanted it. I think it's similar to Valkyrie Chronicles or Valkyrie Profile. Valkyrie Chronicles. That's at least what I'm hoping, because I was a big fan of that game. May do a review on this. Let me know if you guys want to see it. And I picked up this. I've never seen this one before. I've got the Pikachu one and several other ones. But it's Hot News 64. And it says Insider's Guide to N64. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble reading. But the cool thing about this was it had even a little Jet Force Gemini and DK64 like little card along with a Nintendo Power like subscription, and then even the videotape was pretty neat. So I talked about this a little bit in the video when we shot it, but I don't know if you'll ever see that because the video didn't turn out that well. Anyway, this was $0.25. This was $5. Might have a little overpaid for that, but it was an interesting looking game. If you're looking for any cool display things or anything like that, always check the VHS section. You can always come up with like videotapes like that. There's also a Hey You Pikachu one and a couple more inside. I've heard of a Super Nintendo one, never seen that one though. I'd like to have it. But for $0.25 and a nice display item, I mean, who's going to complain? Let's see. We'll jump to this one next. We'll save the other one for last. I'm pretty interested in it. I picked up Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which is the exclusive PlayStation edition, complete, and Unreal Tournament on the Dreamcast. Both go into the collection. Was really happy to find the Mortal Kombat one. It's a little up there in price. I ended up getting these for $8. There's kind of some confusion. I wish I would have had the camera again. But we haggled for like what felt like 20 minutes. She wanted, I think, $6 or $5 a piece. I wanted to get them for $8. I wasn't originally going to pick up this, but this is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 3. If you haven't played Unreal Tournament, I think it's 3. Unreal Tournament 3, I believe, on the PlayStation 3. Definitely pick it up. It's a great game. I'm sitting next to the PS2 wall, so I don't have it. Definitely check it out if you haven't. But I was like, would you do 2 for $8? And she said, yeah. And then I went to pay her, and she was like, I said 9. And I was like, I thought you said 8. And it went back and forth and back and forth. And finally, it turned out to be 8. This was the last deal. I got, let's see, The First Samurai, which is a great game if you've never played it. It's one of my favorites. I have just sold this copy, actually, but to a buddy of mine. This is a great copy, or a great game. Pretty good copy of it. Great game. Picked up the Blues Brothers, which was a game I've been looking for. I'm a big Blues Brothers fan. This was actually an interesting booth, but picked up those two, and then this was probably the crown jewel. I don't have this game yet. I think I have every other one, but I don't have 3 yet. Now, this doesn't have the bonus disc and could use a new case, but it was complete and in relatively decent shape. I think the disc was pretty clean on it. The manual's got like a little nick in the top, but the rarest one of the set, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and was definitely happy to find this. Now, he originally wanted like $30 for this, and then he went down to 20, then 15. I think it wound up being like 10, but basically I got all 3 of those. Budokai 3, or Tenkaichi 3, and these 2 for $30, which, you know, really made me happy. I'm looking forward to keeping the other 2, because I don't have them. And last but not least, I found this at a guy's booth, and I didn't even look at it really that hard. Didn't even see what it was. It's a little sun faded, but it's one of those interesting, like display items that we were talking about a little earlier. It's made by Splitfish, I believe, and it's IF3D or IXF3D, and it says the only true 3D game adapter in the world, PS2 or version. It's got $10 on it. I asked him if he would do 5. He said, yeah, he's had it a while. I don't know if it's worth anything. I imagine it's not if he's had it a while. And somebody else hasn't snagged it. But basically, from what I see, it comes with some adapters for your PlayStation. Let me see if I can get in there. Some adapters for your PlayStation. I'm guessing you plug this to the system. Your controller goes here. You got a set of glasses down here. It says, basically, you just need a working PS2, 1 or more of the games with titles listed, and a CRT television. I'm not really sure what that means. Like I said, I'm not sure. But the games for it are Ace Combat 5, Dropship, Matrix, Lara Croft, Time Splitters, and other games. Titles is IFX 3D, converts them to true 3D. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use this. If anybody would like to see a review, I could crack it open and we could try it. I'm not sure how I review the 3D part of it, but I guess I could let you know how it worked. But it was probably the most interesting thing of the trip as far as my eyes go, because I'm a huge Sony guy, even though I've got Nintendo behind me. If we look this way, it's all Nintendo or all PlayStation. So it was a good day to pick this up. I'm excited for it. Like I said, I may not be able to resist and just tear into it, but I think it's actually one of those things that, like, I could just get this staple out here and then slide the back out and test it out. But that was it, guys. And like I said, stay tuned. I'll put a little clip of the footage at the end. I don't want to make this video too long, so it'll probably be like a 2-minute clip or something. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, help share the videos, get our name out there so we can hit that stuff, or hit the subscriber mark, and do the giveaway for you. Check us out on Instagram. It's Down South Video Game Hunters _gaming, just the abbreviation, and I'll put a link to it in the description. Check us out though for sure, and as always, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, that's a steal. That's a grade A price right there. Hell, you just need to watch the cartoon.
Probably have more fun.
Well, they're telling me how the first day free. We missed it.
Project 8.
Are all the games $2?
Look at this.
Grab the plan. I feel like this is the one that this is the one I bought, but didn't have the man or didn't have the game.
Should get this.
What do you have?
Played before.
Okay.
C-car.
Oh, it does look cool. You're right. That's the disc. Dude,
Not good.
that seemed
Rocket Rescue Patrol.
There's Sonic Riders.
Bowling. Where is he, Sonic?
In there, okay.
The Bigs.
All sports titles, except for a few.
El Nima? Or Body Nima?
Oh, dude. Yes. I bought that, but it's not complete. I can tell by the weight. This is a good game. That'll probably get a lot of hate. I've got it. Got it on the game too.
Keep looking at this. You like Indiana Jones?
No.
I know you did.
So this is pretty much the iffy thing that we're on, right? It's the box controller.
Like a display.
What are these? Oh, you need these. Because you can't seem to play with the ones that they gave you.
Retron 5 controller.
Oh yeah.
They look like garbage.
I feel like it's a smooth controller. Though. I can't hate on Retron because that's who made my 64 thing, or my.
Controller looks.
It's not set up very well. I'll give it that. I think it's for the Wii, isn't it? So it's got a plus and minus on it. So it's set up better than a Wii controller. There's a. Oh, it's PC.